I am so glad that I get to talk to you about our third part of the acronym in PROUD. O stands for open-mindedness in PROUD. Open-mindedness is something that your generation in many ways does better than many generations that came before it. Still, I believe there's a lot to learn. High school can be a brutal social jungle where it feels like only the strong survive. I want to share how being open-minded is a strength that you can work on and learn. Open-mindedness is being willing to change your mind about something that you previously thought was correct. This happens a lot in life. We're convinced by something and later it is proven wrong through data or just looking up something on the internet. My thoughts and opinions have changed over time, and being open-minded to changing based on further knowledge has helped me be better at my job and in life. Being open-minded does not mean we should stray away from our convictions, though. It just means that we need to understand people who have different convictions than us. Never should I let my faith or my political beliefs justify a feeling of superiority over people who think differently. A New York City minister, Timothy Keller, taught that tolerance isn't a lack of exclusive beliefs. Everyone has exclusive beliefs. We all think we are right about important things in the world. We would be better if others agreed. Tolerance is whether your beliefs lead you to treat those disagreeing with kindness, respect, and humility. I occasionally have students tell me that they are treated unfairly here because of their sexual orientation, their race, or because people associate them with a group that they just don't like. Students have even reported racial or homophobic slurs that they have heard towards them. I believe those words should never be used anywhere. It's true, some artists have made an argument that if they use words like this about their own people or in popular music, then it takes away the power of the words. I actually think that is a compelling argument, but I would like to remind you about the time and place aspect I talked about in an earlier video. Even if you have heard language like this in music or movies or with your family or in friend groups, I'm telling you right now that using racial or homophobic words is unacceptable at school. Those words are hateful and hurtful. Many times, they're seen as justifying a violent reaction. The one fight I got into was in junior high when someone used a racial slur toward my best friend who happened to be Asian American. I wish I was mature enough to handle it differently, but I felt like I had to defend my friend because it really affected him when people called him those names. Even if it is your intent to hurt someone's feelings, those words should never be an arrow in your quiver or a verbal bullet in your chamber. Using those words either reveals deep hate or profound ignorance that you may have, or it will be interpreted that way by those who hear it. Do you know how valuable you will be in your community, at college, and in the workforce if you are open-minded and able to get along with a diverse group of people? Author Adam Grant said, "From afar, we admire talent. Up close, what counts most is character. You can impress people with your skills, but you earn their trust by standing for something greater than yourself. There is no higher achievement than treating others kindly and living with integrity." End quote. The best way to be open-minded is through non-judgmental curiosity. Be curious about people, but not judgmental. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, you will find similarities that you can relate with and differences that will help you expand your network of people and help you become a more interesting human being. At the end of the day, I'd rather be excluded for who I include than be included for who I exclude. Cavemen, learn to be open-minded, and remember, life doesn't get easier. Learners just get better at it. Let's grow.